actually a gift, because in that I'm able to see not only what is capable for you, which is also capable for me, but I'm able to embrace the beauty of where it is that I am. The branch reaching this way can appreciate the branch reaching that way.
Exactly, and it's funny that you say branch, because in that harmony of yourself, that's when you find your connection with nature. Because me being harmonized, knowing that I am in agreement with why I'm standing here next to you, I know that the nature of me is expressed fully when I touch you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean it. When I touch you, I mean it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I got it. I thank you. Nature, Na on the periodic chart we talked about before, is salt. And we are the salt of the earth. And it's a pleasure to have this moment with you. How would you best like to be referred to?
Kuda.
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 And I am referred to title King Kirby. And I use that because name, if you listen to the word N-A-M-E, it is a series of slashes on paper. And it really has no bearing directly to the emanating force that will carry it. And it's the one thing a lot of times you don't necessarily pick, and is the first, if you will, intellectual raping, meaning it's been thrusted upon you, and you've been told to learn to spell it and to speak it and pronounce it and to tell everyone else when you meet them that's who you are. But this, I think, is old knowledge. And so I like to use the word referring, because this is all that we're doing. It's a term that allows me to differentiate your eyes and ears in a group.
Yes. And when you say name, one thing that comes to mind for me is that I always carry this, I don't carry it, but it's a notion that fills me when I meet someone. So name, that doesn't ring a sense of King Kirby to me. It rings a sense of non-antagonistic mind evolution. That is name to me. So that's how I meet.
Say it again. Did you hear this? Say it
name
again.
to me would be non-antagonistic mind evolution. So that is how I greet you. I don't greet you as King Kirby, I greet you as the greater Kirby.
Oh, wow, brilliant. I'm going to note that down. That's profound. So I'm able to, given the region that we're in the States, to detect that you speak with what would be called an accent or an accent from a place that may have a different soil than where we are. Could you maybe give us a bit of that as you see most appropriate?
Yes, as you said, the scent which I carry and which is expressed in my vocal utterance is from Zimbabwe. That's where I was born, and my raising up predominantly happened in England.
This is profound. So would it be most appropriate to say, if someone were to hear you, that you have a bit of a British accent? Is that how that's pronounced?
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right. And so, but do you also speak other languages?
Yes, I speak a language called Shona.
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 S-H-O-N-A.
Shona. I love
Yes.
it. And it's from Zimbabwe?
It's from Zimbabwe, yes.
Oh, you're teaching us.
Yes.
So maybe would you teach us how to maybe, yeah, I know you've heard this, but it's your language gives us some insight, and you bring such rich information to read, if you will, give us an understanding of the map of our mind. So educate us to that language that we possibly know within, so that we can have it without. How would you greet a person, if you will?
To greet a person, individual you meet in the street, if you will, I would say, Ndeipi.
And may I have to do it?
Yes.
Ndeipi?
Ndeipi.
Ndeipi?
Uh-huh.
Am I saying it correctly?
Yes.
Ndeipi.
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 Uh-huh.
Oh, because is there a dance with it?
Yes.
Ndeipi.
And Ndeipi.
Ndeipi.
Ndeipi with a ball. Yes.
Ndeipi.
With a ball.
Udabo.
With a boy.
Udaboy.
Here means now.
Profound. Now I notice when you speak, you profess. That when you use that language, you speak with a greater power than when I hear you speak English.
Yes.
Why is that?
I would denote that to the language is Shona is it's called the bush language. So in essence, I guess the way I was raised, it's a very emotive language. So when I speak, I'm almost speaking in a onomatopoeic kind of way. What I say is what I'm expressing.
Oh yes.
So that's why you see a lot of Zimbabweans or Africans, if you will,
Yes.
when they speak, it's oh hello,
Yes.
how are you?
Yes.
You know, it's a shaking of the vibrations of what's around us.
Yes.
That's how we speak.
Yes.
So
How
that is
powerful.
why you detect that.
Oh yes, I sense it and detect it. So you say bush. Now I want to know, does that actually also involve with I know the Q sound? Do you? Is that a part of that language as well? I've heard this. Maybe I'm just risking. I don't know. Well, actually it's not a risk. Of course, there's no dumb question,
Yes,
right?
there is no dumb question.
Okay.
And to answer that question, it is not
I see.
part of the language, as you might say. Ours is not derived from that region.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Well, this is exciting. So a part of what we are doing is discovering what is the beginning of a, if you will, journey of your expression into the minds and hearts of those who have ears to hear and eyes to see the greater vastness of who we are, you know, unwrapping, or if you will, unfolding the mystery. And a mystery is probably, let's get closer, unfolding.
No, mystery, that's
Is that
correct,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Because I'm glad you said mystery instead of history.
Yes.
Because mystery is me,
Yes.
my story.
Yes.
So yes, we are unfolding the mystery. This is the mystery. So yes, in life you should unfold all the mysteries you can, because it
Yes.
involves you.
Yes.
It involves a personal investment, a personal introspective.
Yes.
So that is what we're doing. We're unfolding the mystery.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, that's so balancing. So I want to do a little meditation.
Yes.
And it's very simple. It's not even little. I use the term little because I think that meditation may be boring. And I'm happy to say that if it is, then we're doing a just service. To invite boredom is to excite creativity. And so doing, we shall proceed. So 7 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Do it as you will. And one more. And this last one, do it with the sense of smelling the room that you're in right now. See what that's like. And out. That's calming. I always say that about taking breaths. Sometimes you get into meditating, you're breathing so much, you forget that you're able to smell. You don't block any of it out.
Yes.
And the nose knows. I think there's a reason you have a nose on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not spelling it, I'm saying it, etymology. And so it would be important, I think, with each moment to start with the nose. What does the nose say?
Exactly. Precisely, and I agree with that. I think there's also a reason why we can see the nose with our eyes, why the nose is first envisioned before anything else.
Wow.
It echoes just what you said.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So take now 7 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Begin. This last one, we're going to do 7 breaths in through the mouth and out through the mouth. All right? Begin. One more. Brilliant. Brilliant. Holding a bit of what would be called silence. I don't know why it's called silence. It has a bit of a ring as if it is the comma, when actually it's the sentence. Thinking if we were to round out our lives, we are more silent than we are spoken.
Yes, I would say that when you say silence, to me, to play with the word silence implies that my lens must be closed, implies that I must be almost shut down from the side, if you will. So the side that I am exuding, I must be shut away from that. So how do I do that? I must go behind it. And this is the space that we're holding.
Brilliant. So I'd like to continue to grow these moments. I'm growing.
As am I.
Growing. And I'd like to invite those who are with great rowing abilities to join us. And I thank you for creating a space to be captured and to share the wholeness and the balance and the vibration. Is there anything maybe you would share as we come to gentle pause until we come together again?
I believe the only thing that can be shared is the silence that we have here. So I shall continue in that manner.
Indeed. Pleasure. Thank you.